Azerbaijan says Russia has pledged to identify and punish those responsible of the plane crash. Baku maintains the Azerbaijani plane was shot at by Russian air defenses before crash landing in Kazakhstan on December 25th. Azerbaijan's general prosecutor says Russia is taking intensive measures to identify persons found guilty of the incident and charge them. Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev had accused Russia of shooting down the plane that crashed, killing 38. While speaking to Azerbaijani state television, Aliyev criticized Moscow for hashing up the issue for several days, saying he was upset and surprised by versions of events put forward by Russian officials. Azerbaijani flight J28443 took off from Baku and was due to land in Grozny, the regional capital of Russian Republic of Chechnya. The flight radar website showed it flying away from its normal route, crossing the Caspian Sea and then circling over the area where it eventually crashed near Aktau. Moscow said the air defense system was fired near Grozny to deflect Ukrainian drone strikes. Now, accusing Russia, Aliyev has put forth Russia three demands, including admitting guilt, issuing a public apology for the incident, and lastly, punish those responsible, compensate the Azerbaijani state, injured passengers, crew members, and families of those dead. The Azerbaijani president added that the first demand has already been fulfilled since his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin apologized to him during a telephonic conversation. Putin called the crash tragic, however stopped short of acknowledging Russia's responsibility. He called for an objective and transparent investigation into the incident. Russia had suggested that the Interstate Aviation Committee investigates the disaster, but Azerbaijan categorically refused, stating that the organization consists mostly of Russian officials and is headed by Russian citizens. The aircraft that crashed was a Brazilian-made Embraer 190. Authorities in Kazakhstan will send the flight recorder to Brazil, where international experts will join their Azerbaijani counterparts to analyze the devices, which Kazakh media says is to ensure transparency and credibility. We earlier spoke to Professor Elmar Cimula, an aviation law specialist, Berlin Technical University, and this is what he told us.
According to the information available so far, the plane tried to land at Grozny airport. There was thick fog, as we know, but thick fog or adverse weather conditions are not a real problem for aviation because these passenger planes, they are steered by technology and so on and so forth. So they can land whatever the weather condition at an airport is. So this cannot be the cause. According to what we know so far, the plane was jammed. So the technology of the plane was jammed, so it couldn't work properly and steer the plane properly. And in addition to this, what survivors, witnesses have stated, there was a sound, a blazed sound outside the plane, which has perforated, obviously, the fuselage and other things of the plane. So this could obviously be the cause of the accident, what we know so far.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.